Watch closely as these young sea turtles are gifted a rare opportunity in nature, a second chance at life. This group of critically endangered Kemp's Ridley sea turtles released into the waters of Florida's Cape Canaveral seashore after a bout with this past winter's wrath. The colder than average temperatures left these and hundreds of other turtles sluggish and nearly lifeless, a term better known as cold stunned.
This year we've seen the most cold stunned turtles that we've received in a long time coming from Florida.
Betty Zirkelback is manager of the Turtle Hospital in Marathon, Florida.
This is what we do every day.
Zirkelback says the hospital, which has been around for 40+ years, has the largest capacity in the world for the rehabilitation of this beloved marine reptile.
They man a 24-hour hotline for stranded turtles.
24-hour hotline?
24-hour hotline, and we cover over 200 miles of coastline.
Uniquely positioning the hospital in the vast network of care centers and aquariums, helping save turtles that may end up stranded on beaches. At least 19 of the patients the hospital has treated so far this year arriving from New England, where strandings have become an annual occurrence.
The turtles follow the Gulf Stream for those good eats up in New England in the summertime, and the Cape Cod Bay is staying warmer for longer with climate change. So those turtles that would naturally leave with the Gulf Stream, they stay.
According to NOAA, this past January was the 25th coolest along the East Coast in the last 95 years. Turtles' body temperatures mirror surrounding waters. Once below 50 degrees, their circulation and organ function can become compromised, leading to death. There have been 750 stranded sea turtles so far this year in Florida, which includes turtles that may have been hurt by boat strikes or marine debris. Sadly, that means some can't be released, but they remain ambassadors to their species.
That's Corey. He's a non-releasable green sea turtle.
Researchers have been working together to investigate the cause of strandings in recent years, which some believe is a sign that sea turtle populations are rising, but it could test already overwhelmed caregivers trying to rescue and rehabilitate these hard-shelled patients.
Unfortunately, there's a great need for caring for these turtles.
These success stories, not just heartwarming, but essential.
These sea turtles, they give a face to our marine ecosystems. What is happening to them is eventually going to affect all of life.
For Betty Zirkelback, an opportunity to ensure these historic creatures are around for generations to come.
My job is making people or helping people to fall in love with sea turtles.
What's not to love?
What's not to love?
And George Solis joins us now from Miami. George, you mentioned that scientists are trying to figure out what's behind this. Are they any closer to figuring it out?
Yeah, Gotti, you have a number of agencies, including researchers from NOAA, FWC, that are working in tandem to figure out what is happening here to make sure they can get ahead of it. It's a lot of research and a lot of manpower, but luckily you have so many aquariums and agencies that are working to make sure that these turtles are able to get rehabilitated and released back into the waters because, of course, as we know, they are trying to make sure they get these creatures off the endangered and threatened list, but it's going to take a lot of effort, Gotti.
Yeah, such little cute guys there. Is this having a real impact on turtle populations out in the wild?
Yeah, it's interesting that you point this out. So with all of these warmer temperatures that we're talking about, as we heard there, these turtles are obviously very temperature driven, but what's happening and what researchers tell us, you have a number of female sea turtles that are being born because of the sand, not as many males. What does that mean? So you have a number of these sea turtles that are going back out into these waters, which is great news, but they're all female and there's not enough males out there. So when you have the ability to rescue a male sea turtle and return it to the water, especially right now during the mating season, it just makes it that much more crucial for all the work that the Turtle Hospital and all of these wonderful organizations are doing, Gotti.
Yeah, anything to help restore the equilibrium. George Solis, thank you so much for that.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.